Financial problems. Elder law. Tax problems. Business matters. Divorce. Personal injury. Bankruptcy. Your life. Your reality. Life is complicated. There is the law and there is reality. Welcome to Law and Reality, sponsored by Thav Gross. Now here's your host, Ken Gross. Financial problems. Elder law. Tax problems. Business matters. Divorce. Personal injury. Bankruptcy. Your life. Your reality. Life is complicated. There is the law and there is reality. Welcome to Law and Reality, sponsored by Thav Gross. Now here's your host, Ken Gross.
Welcome to this segment of Law and Reality. Today's topic is Now Cometh the Spending Season. In first chair, welcome back, Jenny Lingo.
Good to be here, Ken. Excited to talk about the spending season.
Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
Second chair, Jeffrey Kirshner.
Less enthused to talk about spending, but nice to be here as well.
And A chair, Brian Small.
Yes, but it's my topic, spending season. I created the name because it's a true statement. It is upon us. The spending season. The season where people flush money down the toilet.
I think that's all year round. Not
Tis
just
the season to be jolly. Tis for
Bah humbug.
family and to have fun.
I'm not disagreeing about that.
I'm going to superimpose your Santa Claus outfit onto the screen.
Okay.
In the background.
as opposed to the Grinch.
My son's been reading, he keeps pulling out books with Santa in them. And I haven't really discussed Christmas yet, but he's seeing it in the stores. We're going to the stores and Santa Claus Christmas decorations are up, so he keeps pulling out
And
those
for all
books.
those
Santa?
of you watching, it is now mid-July, just so you know.
But you know, you're raising an interesting question, is because spending is so big in the holiday season. So I went to the National Retail Federation website to try and get some numbers on it.
You are such an exciting
The
person.
holiday season represents as much as 30% of annual sales. Jewelry stores report the highest percentage, accounting for 27.4% of their sales. This was in the 2015 holiday season. Last year, holiday sales represented 20% of total retail sales. If you think about that, they live and they die on the sales during the holidays. Everything else is kind of like just floating along.
Paying the bills.
If they can break even, they're great. Most of them are not breaking even. They're in a loss mode, and they have to make up their loss and make their profit in that short window of basically November, December.
It's funny you say that because the reality is when you're looking at large retailers and the instances of them filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you see the majority of them doing it after the fourth quarter.
Because they didn't make their number.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
What about
companies
Toys R
like
Us?
Toys R Us didn't make it. They ran out of money really fast. And the strange thing is that they have an interest in China that they're going to be going public on possibly, which is huge. China market for them is bigger than any other market in the world for them. So it's a very strange concept of companies going Chapter 11
So let me
within
just
the
say,
retail.
they have all the toys made in China. Do they bring them back to the U.S.
And
then
then
do they
export
ship
them?
them back?
That's possibly
or do
true.
they
I
just
have no
direct,
idea.
Do they have direct delivery from China?
Yeah, via a drone.
And I mean, if any Toys R Us execs are there, I'm not really suggesting that all your toys are made in China. I don't even know. I'm just being facetious, just to cover.
I'm
us.
just sad they're closing stores. It's the only toy store, and I have to think Amazon is
I mean,
the
it's
problem.
part of our DNA.
Oh,
Toys
yeah.
R Us. Not
Jeffrey
for,
the
Not
giraffe.
for us as kids. Not for me as kids. Was Toys R
Oh,
Us?
absolutely. The
Absolutely.
little jingle
Sure.
in
But
that.
for my
Toys R Us
kids,
kids.
Toys R Us was everything. Like the trips to Toys R Us during the holidays were like.
You'd get
and
the
for
holiday
birthdays.
magazine, and we'd circle what
and
we
the
wanted.
concern, though, about like a major retailer filing bankruptcy before the fourth quarter is that now they're not going to get their goods because
No, but like in Toys R Us
suppliers
case,
don't want to provide.
They had made their financing arrangements all fixed and in place before filing the Chapter 11. In fact, the reason why they needed to file the 11 was to secure the financing. They had the financing secured, but the secured creditor wanted to have a priority position. So by filing the case, then they could elevate their status.
At the same time, though, that filing gives the impression that they might be going out
Yeah,
of business.
it could be
And
for
that-
warranty claims, things like that.
And
for-
look at
for
and look at
customers.
Macy's and things like that. These stores are struggling. Boxes are struggling, and so retail is changing, but we're still spending an awful
because
lot.
of Amazon.
But let me just, for everyone who's watching this show, we're talking about these corporations that are using bankruptcy laws to their advantage, and people think it's brilliant business moves. Again, Brian, why shouldn't individuals think the same way about filing for bankruptcy?
Oh, they should. They
Right.
absolutely should. But the reality is that, you know, the spending season is still upon us, and you have, as a personal individual, you have the responsibility to be careful.
Good point. Let me give you some of the rest of the numbers because I thought they were interesting. How many jobs are created during the holidays? 640,000 to 690,000 last year. What's the forecast for sales this year? They're predicting a 3.6 to 4% increase, which will bring it to $682 billion in retail sales. Then the next one, going to what you're talking about with spending, what do you think the preferred method of payment is for people buying things?
Of course,
Credit
it's credit
cards.
cards.
Numbers are this: 35% selected debit cards, 11%, 40% selected credit cards, 11% selected cash.
Just
what
one-
do you think, Brian? What is your preferred method of paying?
Cash.
Cash.
Just one thing about this.
Is a debit card the same as cash?
In my world, no.
Why?
Because I carry cash, and therefore, when I carry
You
the
feel
bigger
it.
bills, if I'm walking around with a $50 bill or a $100 bill, when I'm going to go spend it and I don't want to break it, it's much harder. I guarantee you, it's much harder to put out the $100 bill than it is to take out your card and swipe it.
Particularly if you only have $300 and you put out $100, now you're sitting there saying, "I'm way lighter.
Well,
I've got.
look at
I've
your
got to
gro-
make this last."
but it's-
Go to the grocery store with the $150, $200, okay? A $100 bill and two 50s, and you want to spend $150. When you get to the register and you've spent $156, you're putting $6 worth of groceries back. I guarantee
because you don't
it.
want to break the 50.
That's right.
What's nice
I
though
like
is it's
that.
a finite amount of money. With credit cards, it's this mysterious amount. You've got your cash, you use your credit card, you'll pay it later. You still like the feeling of cash in your pocket. When you've got cash, it's a finite amount. Once the cash
Completely
is
with you.
gone,
The credit card
you
is
can't,
I'll
you can't
the credit
spend
card
anything.
is I'll worry about it later.
Correct, right.
Which is kind of fun, but it's a mistake during spending season and every season because when you say I'm worrying about it later, you're going to pay interest.
Is the debt piling up? Struggling to get by?
It's all about preserving future income. Bankruptcy is one option. When it's right, it's the least costly, most effective way to save your home, eliminate a second mortgage, and wipe out credit card debt. But you need to address the problem now.
We help people with bankruptcy. Call the experts.
We're Thav Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP. Carrying too much debt? Resolve your debt. Call Thav Gross.
You don't need to be broke, and you don't need to hit rock bottom. If you have income and you're struggling with debt, dump it. Think about the next 10 or 20 years. If you do what the banks tell you, you'll have nothing to retire with. There is a solution.
Don't waste your future. Call Thav Gross. We're experts at eliminating credit card debt. 888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
A lifetime of hard work. If you don't have the right plan in place, you can lose your home, your savings, and more. And you didn't come this far to lose everything. Samasco Law wants you to know that laws are changing. Today, the average cost of nursing home care is $85,000 a year. With proper planning, we can help protect your life savings and get you the Medicaid and nursing home benefits you deserve.
How much can you afford to lose? Call Samasco Law today.
If you're retired and in a financial crisis, there is a way out.
It pains me when I see a retired couple exhaust their savings by paying credit card bills and for a home hopelessly underwater.
Thav Gross specializes in helping retired people in financial crisis.
You just can't keep paying until you're broke. You need to address the problem now.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
We're Thav Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
You can't work. You have to deal with pain and stress. Worse yet, our system for applying for disability benefits seeks to deny you the benefits you're entitled. Jeff Kirschner is an expert in obtaining disability and workers' compensation benefits for his clients. You need to call Jeff before you apply or after you're denied to get the benefits you deserve. 888-235-HELP. 888-235-HELP.
All right, we're back. All right, so we were at the break. You mentioned something, Jeffrey, about your clients and the holiday job market.
So my clients, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, long-term disability, they're all unable to work at all. And they certainly can't find a full-time job, can't go back to where they were working. But the holiday season somehow is a little bit of a godsend, for lack of a better term, because it does provide some temporary jobs that most of these retail stores don't have during the year.
So you're able to work on a part-time basis?
But they need the volume of workers even to sit around doing some security, doing some light work.
Does that affect how much they get on their disability benefit?
No, it typically does not. And for working for small periods of time, and usually it's part-time work or full-time work, you can usually get around that. And you know what? The bottom line is, even if you're waiting for disability, there is no guarantee you're going to get benefits. So if you can make some money some other way in the meantime, absolutely. So it does help people out for at least a 3-month stretch.
That's interesting. Brian, here's a question for you. I'm a potential client, and I've seen your seminars, and I've listened to the show, and I know I've got a financial problem. I got way too much credit card debt. I'm thinking probably after the holidays to come in and see you, and considering filing a Chapter 7 bankruptcy if I could qualify, or doing debt resolution or something. Am I allowed to use my credit cards now during the holidays?
Legally, yes. Is the debt dischargeable? That's up to the lender. See, if you are insolvent at the time you incur the debt.
I'm not insolvent.
If you are insolvent at the time you incur the debt, or you have the intention of not repaying the debt.
Oh, I intend on repaying.
Then, conceivably, the lender could sue you for non-dischargeability.
There's just a bird in my head, like, you know, who's Snoopy's friend?
Woodstock.
Woodstock's back there saying, maybe you should explore filing bankruptcy to get rid of this credit card debt, Ken. Maybe you should do that. So that wouldn't stop me from using it just because it's a thought. I mean, we're putting that thought in everybody's head because we don't think you should be paying interest.
This is a true statement. You should not be paying interest. Eligibility for bankruptcy still requires an analysis. If you've seen an attorney and said, yes, you qualify for a bankruptcy, and you say, I want to file for bankruptcy, and then you use your credit cards, you really have crossed the line.
Okay. That's...
Between now and then, it's a gray area. So I'm
going to go with Woodstock then.
You do what you want.
Woodstock's always been a good friend of mine. But I follow you. All right, let's switch gears. In the holiday season, people are buying, and you're always, instead of all of our, our financial stuff, let's do a little legal stuff from the standpoint of warranties. You see all these commercials.
Warranties are good.
About lifetime warranty.
They protect you.
The lifetime warranty.
Whose lifetime?
Whose lifetime is one, and it always comes back to me as an expression we often use on the show, is that if it sounds too good to be true,
it is
too good to be true. Let me give you a background. You purchase an outdoor fence from Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, and it says lifetime warranty. You buy paint, and it says it has a 10 or 20-year lifetime warranty. Tile, it comes with a lifetime warranty.
Tires have an interesting warranty. They have a
wear warranty.
A wear warranty.
Yeah. But here's the question. People think when they buy those things that they have a warranty for everything if something goes wrong. But that's not what it is. It's usually a warranty just on the material. So like the fence made out of a composite type of a plastic. If one panel goes, the manufacturer will replace the panel for forever, as long as they're still in business. They're not going to install it. Lowe's is not going to install it. Home Depot's not going to install it. They'll ship you a panel. But people are led to believe I have a lifetime warranty. This happened to my daughter. They put in a big fence in the house that they bought, and she calls me up about a year later and says, you know, I have a problem with the fence, and it came with a lifetime warranty. I said, oh, really? I said, did you read the whole thing? And that's what it comes down to is if you read the warranty and explore it, you're going to find it's much more limited than you think.
Yeah, usually when you buy something and it's installed, you'll find that the warranty, it may be a 5-year warranty on the mechanism, a 1-year warranty on labor, and
yes,
and there are varying degrees of warranty as the older the unit gets.
Do you guys remember Charlie the Tuna commercials?
Yes.
Or am I dating myself?
For Sunkist.
You're dating yourself, but yeah.
Sorry, Charlie.
Right.
Well, it's like when you come in with the warranty claim, normally it's a sorry Charlie type of a situation.
Well, I had this happen. My dryer went bad, okay, and it had a warranty. It has a warranty for 1-year parts and labor and had a 5-year warranty on the mechanism. So it cost me $150 to get the dryer fixed because the parts were covered, the mechanism was covered, but I had to pay labor.
Like when you buy construction for a house under Michigan law, they're required to give you a 1-year warranty. And that's going to cover parts and labor. But the thing that you need to realize when you're buying retail, the warranty you get is a limited warranty. It's a manufacturer's warranty. It's not the store warranty.
There are some good warranties, though. Like I have a home buyer's warranty that I renew every year.
Wait, are you a sales representative of this?
No, I'm not going to mention the company.
Checking. Okay.
But I'll tell you something. It saved me thousands of dollars in repairs for the furnace. I bought a house
that's effectively like an insurance policy.
It is effectively like it has a $75 deductible. Everything else is covered.
Okay, but you've mentioned it numerous times.
Yeah.
We got a few seconds.
You buy a
before the break.
32-year-old house,
I mean,
you have to use a warranty if you want to keep the 32-year-old furnace going.
Warranties are good, but obviously the devils are in the details. There's always technicalities in these warranties as to how long they're really good for and what they truly cover, whether it's just ordinary wear and tear. What you think is ordinary wear and tear may not be ordinary wear and tear under their definition.
So for the big shopper here, which is going to be Jenny, you be careful about those warranties. We come back, I'm going to give you, we're going to talk about the legal background behind how they're able to limit these warranties.
Tax problems are major problems. Don't let the IRS levy your wages and seize your assets. There is a solution.
Worth Ave Gross, our firm will solve your problem.
If you're behind on your taxes and owe money to the IRS, call Thav Gross.
We've been solving tax problems for 32 years. We stop wage levies, resolve unfiled returns, and obtain the best possible settlements.
Call Thav Gross today, 888-235-HELP.
A lifetime of hard work. If you're approaching retirement and don't have the right plan in place, you can lose your home, your investments, and your savings. And you didn't come this far to lose everything. Putting a solid strategy in place with Simasco Law legally protects your assets as well as your wishes. Since a will doesn't cover you medically or financially, Simasco Law goes beyond ordinary asset management protection to safeguard everything you have.
How much can you afford to lose? Call Simasco Law today.
If you're retired and in a financial crisis, there is a way out.
It pains me when I see a retired couple exhaust their savings by paying credit card bills and for a home hopelessly underwater.
Thav Gross specializes in helping retired people in financial crisis.
You just can't keep paying until you're broke. You need to address the problem now.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
Worth Ave Gross, our firm will solve your problem.
Time for announcements. Want to remind our viewers to listen to us Tuesdays 11:30 a.m. and Saturdays 7 o'clock a.m. for Law and Reality Live on Praise 102.7 FM. Then on Thursdays from 3 to 4 for Law and Reality Now with Cliff Russell on 9:10 a.m. Also, be sure and go to the website, lawandreality.com, and sign up for our monthly contest. Free $50 Visa gift card, Law and Reality hat, and copy of my book, Dump Your Debt. We have a seminar coming up on Wednesday, December 6, 2017, 6 to 7:30 p.m., 2018 is your year to be debt-free. We're going to go through all the systems and methods that we use to preserve future income for savings. The quickest way to get rid of debt is the fastest, most efficient way. That's the smart way to do it. The quicker you get rid of the debt, the faster you are able to start accumulating savings for retirement. Jeff Kirschner is going to do a special segment on the elements of addressing a disability claim. Attendees get a free copy of my book, Dump Your Debt. Sign up the same way, thavgross.com, lawandreality.com, or call 888-235-HELP. Want to remind our viewers that you can always come in for a free consultation at Thav Gross. If you want to meet with Jeff Kirschner over disability, workers' comp issues, Brian over financial crisis issues, Jenny over tax issues, me over business issues, just go to the website, click on free consultation, or call 888-235-HELP. Also, take a look at the websites, lawandreality.com and thavgross.com. There's some free great reports there. Business formation, loans and grants for small businesses in Michigan, Pat Simasko's Retiree's Guide to Social Security, and my report on how to save your home with Regulation X, the hidden secrets. We'll be right back.
Is the debt piling up? Struggling to get by?
It's all about preserving future income. Bankruptcy is one option. When it's right, it's the least costly, most effective way to save your home, eliminate a second mortgage, and wipe out credit card debt. But you need to address the problem now.
We help people with bankruptcy. Call the experts.
We're Thav Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP. You can't work. You have to deal with pain and stress. Worse yet, our system for applying for disability benefits seeks to deny you the benefits you're entitled. Jeff Kirschner is an expert in obtaining disability and workers' compensation benefits for his clients. You need to call Jeff before you apply or after you're denied to get the benefits you deserve. 888-235-HELP. 888-235-HELP. Carrying too much debt? Resolve your debt. Call Thav Gross.
You don't need to be broke, and you don't need to hit rock bottom. If you have income and you're struggling with debt, dump it. Think about the next 10 or 20 years. If you do what the banks tell you, you'll have nothing to retire with. There is a solution.
Don't waste your future. Call Thav Gross. We're experts at eliminating credit card debt. 888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP. Tax problems are major problems. Don't let the IRS levy your wages and seize your assets. There is a solution.
We're Thav Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
If you're behind on your taxes and owe money to the IRS, call Thav Gross.
We've been solving tax problems for 32 years. We stop wage levies, resolve unfiled returns, and obtain the best possible settlements.
Call Thav Gross today, 888-235-HELP.
All right, so we've been talking about warranties. I don't know if you ever think about it, but how do companies effectively limit warranties so that it works? Because the salesperson will tell you, oh, it comes with a lifetime warranty. You'll have signs that say lifetime warranty. You see commercials, lifetime warranty. The system is designed to make the consumer think they're getting more than they're bargaining for. But then the question is, when they come into law, how does it come to pass that the company is able to limit the warranty? And there's contract principles that companies and businesses rely on to effectively limit the warranty.
You mean the small print?
The fine print, absolutely. First of all, you have to read. You're bound by the written word. And there are disclaimers of warranties that you find when you start reading the documentation. The warranty is usually more of a disclaimer saying there's no implied warranty of merchantability. There's no implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. There's no implied warranty of good and perfect title. Then they'll go on to say the only warranty you get is the express warranty that's stated here in this document. No other warranties apply. And then the question is, well, what about what the salesperson said? What about what all the advertising literature says? Well, we have a rule, a legal rule called the parole evidence rule. And that parole evidence rule says if your contract is a fully integrated document, a comprehensive, complete document, then any prior or contemporaneous statements, such as the warranty, such as your advertising literature, cannot be offered as evidence to prove a warranty. So the parole evidence rule excludes everything prior. Then we have another rule called the NOM clause, the no oral modification clause in a contract, that if you read the contract, you'll find them. It says no modification of the agreement is binding unless signed by the party who you're seeking to enforce the change against. So that means anything the salesperson says after the time of the sale, or any advertising that comes after, is excluded from evidence, and that just leaves you with the core written warranty that is provided in the documents that nobody ever bothers to read. Now let me give you two of my favorite warranty stories. One is, it's a sad one. My mom passed away back in 2001, and I'm at the funeral home with my father, and we're doing what you have to do, picking out the casket, making the arrangements. And the director says to us, do you want the vault? And I said, well, what is the vault? And at that time in Michigan, the vault was optional. Now I believe it's mandatory. And they said, well, the vault is, we create a vault that we put the casket in, and they said, it comes with a lifetime warranty. My father and I looked at each other and said, whose life? She's dead. And then we said, we don't want the warranty. So that was that one. You know, it's a little bit dry, but it's just the craziness of it. And then the next one is this. Right now, we're all hearing about LifeLock, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And their million dollar guarantee. Well, I went on their website and said, I've got to know more about this guarantee. And first thing on their website is terms and conditions. They have their disclaimer of warranties and their limitation of liability. So you have to read the fine print that they always give you, and they always put the disclaimers in bold print. But then, what was the warranty? Well, I wanted to find out. And the warranty, there is a warranty, but it's really an insurance policy. And if you want to know what the warranty is, it's just a mere 16 pages of fine print explaining to you what is covered and what is not covered. And it goes on. It's going to take a lawyer the better part of probably 6-7 hours of analysis to figure out what is covered and what is not. And so what you need to realize is I'm not telling you that there's no warranty at all with the LifeLock, but I'm telling you there's 16 pages and it's 6,000 words of covering and limiting what that warranty is. So when you think you're getting a warranty, the lesson to be learned is you're getting only what is written and specified for you, and if you don't take the time to find out about it, you might as well figure you don't get much of a warranty.
Well, that's just fascinating as we walk into spending season. Enjoy your spending season.
So buy what you want, but don't spend a lot of extra money for the warranty would be my advice. Have a great week. Spend it away. Get rid of it when you get back.